Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be testing out a few different products to see which one I want to use in my next bridal tutorial, which won't be until closer to the wedding because I need to get some high-end products too. Alright, let's get started. So first, I'm going to do the concealer on my eyes. So for this, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and the e.l.f. Uh, Camo Concealer, the matte version, on one eye. Alright, so let me mix these two on the back of my hand. The reason I don't apply these on the onto my lid, because if you see, sometimes it can get too intense, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques that I always use, or Real Techniques brush I always use for this stuff, and I'm going to put it on this eye. The concealer I'll put it on my nose. I have like a few different concealers that I want. If you hear a cat going crazy, it's just my cat. And then I'm gonna use my beauty sponge. I got two different beauty sponges here. And gonna blend it out a little bit better so it doesn't look too intense. Yeah, baby. And then before I set it, I'm gonna go do my other eye, which I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible one. This is just one shade. One shade. No, well, the two e.l.f. ones I used are the same shade. And then I'm gonna use the same brush. Blend it off really quick so there's no cross contamination. And then doing my other eye. I'm going to try and no, I mean, I'm going to try and yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, then I'm gonna take my other beauty sponge and blend that out a little bit better. I'm gonna try to make this video shorter than the bridal tutorial was, because this is just, I'm doing some experimenting with this. So now I'm gonna find my powder, my brush that I use for my first powder. This is the type of powder I'm gonna use today. This time is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Press Powder, which is really good. And I'm just using this like foundation brush and passing over my eyes. It's just to set anything. Said anything. No, there's some things I'm not going to be using just because I'm like really sure about, but the stuff I am using. Alright, so now, again, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. First I'm going to use the LA Colors one that I used in the tutorial, and then I'm also going to use the L'Oreal La Palette Nude. I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to do the same thing as before. This one. So since this is the same, I'll just do it off camera and then I'll do the other one on camera. So I'm not doing my brows this time just because I know which one I want to use. So now the L'Oreal. And I'll do a video at some point tomorrow to show you which ones I'm going to be using in my next one. I'm kind of showing you a teaser of that. Alright, so first I'm going to get this little brush out that comes with the palette, and then I'm going to use this brown right here. Put that in my crease on my other eye. And I made sure to clean it first. So I'm not getting any cross-contamination. Alright, so now I'm going to take the color right next to it with a different brush. Use this brush. Anyways, color next to it, and that's going to be my right here. And I'm not going to do any eyeliner either. I'll just show you which ones I'm using in that video, just to try to make it quick. I'm not doing any mascara either. Right. Now, I'm going to take this side of the brush that came with the palette, the like fluffier side. I'm gonna take this third shade right here and put that all over my lid. This is like a rosy brown, and it's really pretty. I am doing an all matte look today, like I did in the tutorial, but I might get some shimmer to put all over my lid too. I'm not for sure yet. Then I'm going to take the other side, take this first shade, and put that in my inner corner and below my brow bone, or on my brow, I should say. do a little inner corner highlight and really emphasize my brow. So that's it for eyeshadow. Now, primers! Alright, first primer I'm going to use is a primer all over the face. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Power Grip primer with 4% niacinamide in it. And I'm just gonna do that all over my face. And then I'm gonna let it dry down. The reason I'm doing this before like any color correcting ones or anything is because I want my makeup to not really last, because you know it's like 1 o'clock at night here, but you know, pretend that this is like morning and stuff. You would want your makeup to last all day long, and this will really help. So here we go. Now I'm gonna let the dry down get tacky and dry down, and then we'll go to the next primer. Next primer. Next 2 primers actually. Alright. So alright. Now I'm gonna go into my color correcting primers. So on this side I have the CoverGirl one that I used in the video, and then on this side I have the Neutrogena one. So I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl first. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Now they both work really similar, so this is like a tough one for me, but we'll see how it works and what my choice is. I think that's enough of the CoverGirl one. Turn it up off my computer, and then on the other side I'm going to use my Neutrogena one, which works really similar. So I'm not sure if there'll be like a preference for me to where I say, oh, I prefer this one over this one for Bridal. I think what's just gonna happen is I'm just gonna use this one for Bridal and this one for everyday. Stuff like that. Alright, that dry down, and we'll get into the other 2 primers. And yes, I want to let everything like kind of like marinate and like sit for a little bit so it dries down, so my skin can absorb it and I'm not like, you know what I mean. Alright, that's pretty much dried down. I'm gonna use my pore filling primers. So I'm gonna switch it up this time. On this side I have the e.l.f. Poreless Patty Primer that you guys know is my favorite, but I really love that Maybelline one too. Alright, let's see how we look so far. Beautiful. Everything's like so beautiful. Definitely really beautiful. Alright, now on this side I have the Maybelline Baby Skin. like I said, tomorrow. Oh, because I still gotta decide. Definitely will tell you tomorrow what I decide on which one to use. It just depends what it looks like on my skin, like everything else, how everything wears. Alright, so alrighty. Alright, now we got into complexion and everything. So, alright. First little complexion product is the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow. I'm gonna put this all over my face.
No, what I'm saying is, this was the hot one.
Yeah, the spicy one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got these two.
Okay. I'm really like kind of working it into my skin. I don't know if I don't have any extra product. I am gonna have a little extra glow with it. On this side, we have the L'Oreal Lumic Lotion, which, as you know, I used it in the last video. It was nice. I want to see how it compares to the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which is also another one of my favorites. Or is it even comparable? Like, do they work the same? Are they even gonna be comparable? Like, this time I'm using it on my T-zone, because when I didn't use it on my T-zone last time, it did not work out. I like a little extra glow all over my face. There we go. That works. Next is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. So, I'm gonna put this on the other side of my face really quick off camera, and then like I always do, and blend it out and see which I like, if they're even comparable. Now I'm using the same brush again, made sure that I cleaned it.
No.
Well, obviously the e.l.f. Halo Glow gives a little more coverage. But other than that, it's not that comparable. So that's good. Alright. Now we have made it into foundation and concealer. So excited. Right. Actually, I'm gonna use this one on this side. On this side, I have the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I've never tried this one out before. This is also liquidy. Jeez. That's crazy. This is also liquidy. Very liquidy. But it's fine. And I'm going to use this beauty sponge right here to blend it out. Okay. I'm not going to blend it on my ears that I would normally avoid, but not today. And then I'm going to put a little more on just because it is a buildable coverage. So you can put on as much as you need. You can use the same one. So, beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna use this expert face brush to bounce it on my skin a little bit more. Alright. Then I'm going to take on the other side the CoverGirl True Blend.
Want to do up here?
Okay. Which this one's a little bit, I want to say darker. I can't really tell right now. Again, I'll just blend it everywhere. And then again, I'll do another bump after blending it out. Using my other one. Actually, it looks to be the same shade. Which again means it is not comparable. which actually I do like. I don't like comparable things. You like that? You like this, babe?
Yeah, sweetie pie. Yes, dear.
Sorry, I'm like trying to focus right now. There we go. Alright. So now we have made it into concealer. We're almost done, I promise. So, concealer I'm using, actually, the two concealers I'm using on my under eyes are the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. One is the regular, and one has an SPF of 18. So I thought it'd be cool to see what it looks like. The regular one is in the shade 110. So thought it'd be really nice. Alright. And then the sunscreen one is in the shade 120. Which one looks to be lighter than the other, obviously, because one is. But they're both good, so. And I can't complain. Right, so I'm gonna use the wrong one. This one. To blend this one out. Better coverage for the under eyes. Oh, sorry. One on the other side. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer on other areas of my face to brighten up my face a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to do it off camera and then blend it on camera. Alright, so now I'm gonna use this one, blend everything out. It brightens really good, so I do like that. So I do like how it brightens really well. I mean, they all do, so Can't take that away. A little stubborn blemish on under my nose. It's like really stubborn. Alright. Now we're going to set our face really quick. Or no, we're not. Actually, we're not going to set our face today because I'm just using green products the rest of the time. So there's no point. So now we're going to go into contour ones, which I have the shade. Oh, and pretty bronzer too. The shade. The wands are in the shade Fair Light and Light Medium, and the bronzer is in the shade Tan Lines. So I'm going to really quickly do the contour ones, put the contour ones on. Off camera, then I'll be right back, and then after I do that, I will show you the body bronzer. First, what I'm gonna do is take the Expert Face brush that I use to kind of blend my foundation in on this side and blend them both out. I mean, they blend like a dream. Don't get me wrong. And this one looks a little more natural just because it's the same shade as my skin tone, kind of. Like it's more matching. Alright, and then I'm gonna clean it off really quick. And then do the other side. Again, blends like a dream. Can't take that away from them. But wow. Okay, they blend really good. Now on this side, I'm gonna use my purple beauty sponge lightly and blend it in more. And then use my other beauty sponge on the other side lightly to blend this one in. Alrighty, now the e.l.f. body blush. Alright, which I'm going to use this angled brush right here to put on the putty blush, or not putty blush, the putty bronzer. And I'm going to do it over everything. Okay, this brush is not gonna work. So I'm gonna use this brush. Like I said, I'm going over everything just to see how it works. And I actually like the look so far, the way it looks on the side. So I'm gonna do it that way. Now, the putty bronzer on this side just blended in, but on this side it looks really cute. So, there's that. Now I'm gonna use this sponge lightly from right here. And same thing on the other side. I really don't need to, but I just want to make sure it's all blended. What does she do? It's okay, I don't use those hair ties anymore.
Sure, they do for her if she gets it.
Yeah.
So now you see what I'm doing.
Yeah. Alright. So now, actually I'm gonna use this one. On this side I have the e.l.f. blush wand in the shade Rosy Slay.
Okay.
Really pigmented. And then almost done. We'll blend it out. Yeah,
It's up to you.
it's fine. I don't care. But it's really pigmented, so you gotta like blend it a lot. A little bit more. Then on the other side, I have the Maybelline Cheek Heat that I used in the shade Nude Burn. Alright. So now I think I'm gonna use this one this time. Alright. So now I'm gonna take this one, press it over this one, take this one, press it over this one, and then I also have the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I'm gonna use this brush to put it over my nose. This a little color there. I think that would look cute, and it does. But alright, so now last product after I use this one. There we go. Now last product is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Highlight Wand in the shade Liquid Gold. It's really pretty. I need to get another one if I end up using this one, so I can. Alright, now I'm going to blend it with my finger first. And then this side, lightly take this. And then on the other side, lightly take this one. And there we go. Alright, so that's it for today. Again, tomorrow I'll tell you guys what products I am using from this. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell icon so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!